Hey guys, Stealth here. Welcome to Stellaris. Stellaris is a new game that I've been joining to the channel, and this game is one of those 4X games. It's set in space, it's a strategic game, pretty much along the likes of Civilization Beyond Earth, but from what I've seen so far, it is way, way, way deeper, as well as way bigger than that. Anyway, let's set up a new game. And of course you can create your own civilization here. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. Create a new empire. And this empire is going to be all war. I normally in these games am pretty peace loving, but I decided to go all out war in this one. So let's have a look. Appearance. What kind of appearance shall we give these guys? Something that looks a little bit aggressive, wouldn't you say? How about that? That is some sort of... What is that? Is that a hedgehog? Or we could go reptilian. Avian means bird-like. Arthropoid? I really don't know what that is, but my god, what is that? Jesus. Oh, these looks like Chryssalids from XCOM. Yeah, that could work. Molluscoid? Something like that. We even got something that resembles a Hydra over here. Yeah, I don't even know what that is. And we got fungoids. Right. No, you know what? I'm gonna go with the Chryssalids. And that could immediately be our name. We are the Chryssalids. Is that plural? Let's see. Adjective. Chryssalin. Well, whatever works. Okay. Next. Name list. This is something that you can generate automatically. We are anthropoids, I believe. And you can generate leader names, ship names, fleet names, and planet names here. Now, in XCOM, you normally only hear shouting from Chryssalids, so I have absolutely no idea what kind of voice they would normally have. Let alone what their speech would be. So let's go with Arthropoid 1. Next. Racial traits. I can turn this creature, or actually this race, into a specific type of weapon. Because that's exactly what is the point here. Now, I have 2 trait points left, and I have 4 trait picks left. The trait picks are going to appear here. These are the traits that I can pick from. Agrarian. Yeah, that wouldn't really resemble a warlike race, but thrifty. Instinctively economic, and are always looking to make a good profit. No, doesn't sound like the Chrysalids. Intelligent. Maybe. The faster we can research, the more damage we can deliver. So, let's say that's one. Then, what else would be useful? Extremely adaptive. Adapting to any foreign environment. Maybe, if I'm gonna invade any kind of enemy planetary. Adaptive. Foreign environments, non-adaptive. Rapid breeders. Yep, that is definitely something that the Chrysalids are. I mean, if you've played XCOM, you know how fast these things can spawn. Very strong. Army damage, plus 40. Yes, please. They're not sedentary. They are probably not nomadic. Charismatic? Well, I wouldn't really say so. Repugnant. The physical appearance and customs of this species are considered offensive to most others. Well, I would say that that's the case. I mean, XCOM, these things lay eggs inside of other creatures, so yeah, repugnant would probably work. Venerable. I don't think so. Slow breeders, strong, weak. In this case, I'm probably gonna go with something along the lines of repugnant, which does make other people or other species less happy. That could work against me if I'm looking for making allies. Sedentary. No. Nomadic. Maybe. I wouldn't really call them talented, but they're probably extremely adaptive. Now the thing is, how am I going to... Oh, right. These things all cost points, apparently. I just don't really know yet how to adjust this. Okay, so let's stick with the main ones here. You're out, out, and out. So very strong, cost me 4 points. How is it that I only have -2 points left? Is this something that I can adjust? Whoops. Curious. Trade points left 2. So that means I can only pick base ones? Pick genetic traits? So, okay, question. How can I have 2 trade points left and 4 trade picks left? Oh, hang on. Unless I get a -1. Right, so I'm going to have a -1, or multiple, in order to balance out my active super skills. Let's call it that. So, I would say that we could be decadent. Again, intelligent. Yeah, let's go with that. Natural physicists, I don't know. Extremely adaptive. No, first I want to have very strong in there. Then, I don't like these minus skills. Slow breeders, non-adaptive. Solitary, repugnant. Yeah, that's definitely one. Let's say solitary. Oh crap, I can only pick 4. Okay, we're gonna have to exchange strong for very strong and hope that that balances it out. There, 1 trade point left. But I don't have any trade picks left. Okay, so I am intelligent, I can research faster, and I'm strong, which means my army does more damage. I'm also repugnant. Other species happiness is going to be -1%. And decadent, which means if I don't have any slaves, I am not going to be working as hard. Now, let's see if there's anything that could replace decadent, because I'm not sure if I'm going to have slaves at all times. Although, no, never mind. It would be interesting to just enslave local populations, because that's what we do. Alright, we are male, name, Akir, Boki, whatever. Yeah, I have no idea what any of these do. I don't think it's going to be very important in this one. Next up, homeworld name. Roll of the dice. T'Chapol. And starting solar system, random. Continental world, go for a tropical world. Where do you think Chryssalids came from? The desert worlds? I don't think so. Arid? Probably arid. Because let's face it, they are basically a sort of super spiders. Tundra, Arctic, or ocean. No, we're definitely arid. Next. Mammalian city. No, we are, I believe, an arthropoid city. Government and ethics. I would not say that we're exactly spiritualist. I would say that we are very militaristic. I have 1 ethic point left. I suppose these things cost 1 and these things cost 2. Yep. Xenophobe. The stakes could not be higher as we reach into the vast uncharted expanses of the galaxy, for we are gambling with the very survival of our species. Never trust the alien. Alright. Individualist. Materialist. Pacifist. Absolutely not. Xenophile. Collectivist. Slavery tolerance plus 50. This could work together with the other slave perk that I have. I can even pick 3 of them if I stay inside the inner circle. But no. I'm gonna go with the full fanatic militarist. Individualist. No, I'm gonna go with collectivist. There. Next. Empire name. A valid government type is required. Don't we have that? Oh, here. I'm sorry. Republic, military republic, military junta, dictatorship. Now, what would you think that the Chrysalids have as a form of government, if any? I would not say it's a moral democracy, actually. Military junta, ship cost minus 10%. Naval capacity, I'm gonna go with this one. Military junta. Next. The Chrysalid Coalition. The Chrysalid Star League. Well, I'm not too sure about that one. The Chrysalid regime. There. Flag. Right. Definitely something pointy. Because let's face it, these guys are not the prettiest creatures you've ever seen. Something like that. Looks like some sort of space fox. Zoological? No, that just looks cute. Although that one... that might work. That might work. Primary colors, red. Yes. Starting weapons. I can go for projectile weapons, energy weapons, or missile weapons. Now, missile weapons, armed with nuclear warheads, excellent range, vulnerable to interception by point defense. That is not ideal. Projectile weapons, somewhat limited in their range, kinetic energy and high fire rate, chew through shields with ease. And these things are ignoring the bulk of enemy armor, so they're cutting through enemy armor. I'm going to go with projectile weapons. Now, this is FTL method, faster than light transport. I'm going to go with warp travel, because I have been playing a little bit, but I don't really know too much about the game yet, so I'm going to go with warp. And now, the shape of our ships. What would a good Chrysalid ship look like? I would ask. Maybe something like that. Alright. Let's save the Chrysalid regime. And we're done? What? I have unspent. Oh, right, yeah. No, I cannot spend those anyway. Yep, continue. 600 stars, elliptical universe, 17 AI empires, lots of stuff to conquer. Normal difficulty, any FTL method of transport, and I'm gonna go with Iron Man. Just to keep me honest with these videos. Alright, in the eons since the first primitive chrysalid communities took shape in the dry canyons and mesas of the Chapol, our civilization has spread and prospered. You mean we put eggs in other people and they became new chrysalids. Technological progress has been swift, but as our numbers increased, the civilization population grew increasingly restless, with our world on the brink of anarchy. The military stepped in and restored the rule of law. A new order was established to safeguard our nation from all threats, both external and internal. Now, after the successful creation of several experimental subspace fields, the finest minds of the Chrysalid regime have finished development of the first warp drives. The stars themselves are finally going to be within our grasp. Trust me, you do not want to be inside of our grasp.
A prototype synthetic intelligence developed under utmost secrecy, but very well.
I'm going to go with tips only. Alright, let's
this
get
is our
the
science ship.
Yes. Let's get the science ship something to discover. Survey the system. This is my science ship. Here you go. The science ship is going to investigate whatever is inside the system.
The spaceport tab is where we view orbiting fleets,
spaceport
build new ships, and upgrade the...
Builds resources mostly. Builds spaceships. And I have
military
a small
fleets are used
fleet.
to protect our emerging empire from threats, or to expand...
Yes, thank you. Just 3 small corvettes, nothing really special. And then I
This
have
is our
one construction shut-up ship, which I can use to build new things inside my space system or outside. Now you may think that this is the map. That's not so. This is in fact one small portion of the map. This is my empire, and this is the map. Yeah, we're gonna be here a while, aren't we? 600 stars, ready for the taking. Alright, close the galaxy map. Let's start the game.
The
Research.
technology screen is where we will
Yes, thank you, I know that. I can pick 3 different types of research at the same time. Now, we are definitely geared towards warfare, so I'm going to go with anything that can help me do that. But I first want to get my production and construction up a little bit. So I'm going to go with quantum theory. This will allow me to build a physics lab. Society. Monthly influence. I want to have colony ships ASAP so I can colonize new worlds. And for engineering research, nanocomposite armor, powered exoskeletons, or deep space outposts. This would go with the military thing, but I first have to conquer stuff, so let's go with the nanocomposite materials. And this is going to take me quite a long while, 36 months, 62 months, or 45 months. And of course I can speed this up as I see fit. Now over here, research ship is working on scanning a molten world. There we go. This thing has minerals, so I can now use my construction ship and go over here and build a mining station to get more minerals. At the same time, let's visit Chapol.
Here we see a visual
Yes, thank you. These are the surface tiles, pretty much the tiles that your city is working if you would compare it to civilization. Over here I have a few of these Chryssalid symbols, which means that these are the zones that I'm working, and I have a couple of these sprawling slums, these things that are bordered off.
Situation log updated.
Those are actually not workable yet, so I need to work on clearing those out. I can also build new items over there, and let's go with, let's see, power is usually useful at the start. What do we have over here? Mining network, power plant. These things also have adjacency bonuses.
Some buildings may cause adjacency effect.
There we go. Then we have an encounter into Chapolkose. Strange objects have been flagged as alpha aliens. Okay. And yes, it did not take long for us to make contact. I'm not sure exactly where these guys are. They're probably not quite visible. Oh, there we go. Wow. Looks like space squids have arrived. Now these guys have a military power of 78 in their fleet. I only have a power of 75, so I am definitely not going to engage these. That is far too risky at this point. What I could do is, of course, build more ships in the spaceport. I could build a few more corvettes, but they are pretty expensive. They're 45 crystals, or 45 minerals, I should say. Oh yeah, actually, let me go through that quickly. You have a couple of resources up here. I got energy credits, I have minerals, and I have influence. Influence is basically everything you need to do social things. So think planets, think colonies, think research, think alliances. This is what I use to build everything with, and this is what I use to power everything with. Then I have physics research, society research, and engineering research.
Anomaly found.
I have no strategic resources yet because I simply haven't discovered those. I have 1 direct controlled planet out of 5. And I have a naval capacity of 3 out of 12, so I can still build 9 more ships. Anyway, we found something that did not match earlier observations. Okay, have a look into that. See what that is. Alright, my construction ship has apparently built this thing, or is it working on it? No, sorry, it's still working on it. Yep, there we go, it's all done. Let's build a mining station there. And I actually want to start working on building another research ship, because I don't really have enough of those yet. But I lack 47 crystals, or 47 minerals at this stage. Alright, fleet order finished. That is that one. They're now working on constructing a mineral station here. I can upgrade this, but I don't have any slots for it yet, or I don't have any things that will fit in that slot. These things colonizable at all? Frozen world. Habitability unknown, it's not surveyed yet. Secrets at the doorstep. The anomaly turned out to be a natural geometric formation. Almost looks like a marker. We should continue to investigate these sorts of anomalies whenever we get the chance. Wonderful. Now, I can send my fleet out to different regions of space, just to have them see what's in there. But they are not science ships. So, with these things, I will not be able to survey local worlds or surrounding worlds, meaning that I'm going to have to definitely invest in a science ship. So let me speed up time. I'm going to switch to fast, not to very fast. Fast is good enough. This thing habitable?
Construction complete.
Surface construction is complete, which means that the power plant over here is now ready. The thing is, I don't have anyone working it yet, so that's why I get one of those alert things. I'm going to build something else here, which is a hydroponics farm to increase production for food. Actually, no. First order, yep, thank you, is going to be building another science ship. Then I'm going to go for the hydroponics, so that I can make sure I have enough food on this planet to keep growing the population. Alright, what is going on here? Nothing much. Looks like we don't have any alien creatures in there. So let's just keep exploring. Alright, my science ship. No, I'm a constructor. My science ship.
Construction complete.
What is my science ship doing? Oh, it's still researching the system. Perfect. We got another science ship here. It is ready to go. It looks like eyes on that thing. Bloody hell. Now, this thing will need a scientist.
The leaders tab lets us
Yes. I'm going to have to recruit a scientist. I only have 4 currently. 1 is working on engineering, 1 on society, 1 on physics, and 1 is aboard the Ben Bon, which is that science ship that you see zipping past. So I need to recruit another leader. Let's see, research speed of particles, research speed, oh, +5, that's useful. So I can now have him available. He's going to be on the science ship, and I'm going to tell him to survey that system. What's the other ship doing? You're surveying a lot of systems. You are jumping to warp. Perfect. Alright, this Navy cluster. Wow, this is a busy system. 20% habitability on a planet here in Pobma. Let's head over to the next one. This is basically the fog of, well, I was going to say war, let's say the fog of space. And we have a hostile fleet. Whoa! That's even significantly more than I have. 128 versus 75. What are these? Well, whatever they are, they don't seem happy to see me. So I will happily take my leave of you now. Okay. Let's go back to the planet. Build on the surface here a hydroponics farm. And yes, I know I don't have enough energy credits for that, but so be it. We are working on creating minerals as well as food. Can I move that chrysalid over? Yeah, it's still growing. It is still growing. 1 + 1 per month. Thanks to fast growth. This one's almost done surveying our own system. I gotta say, we have a lot of planets in our base system. That is really, really fortunate. Because it means that I have a lot of potential to construct new stations here. That is, if I can afford them. What do we have here? I can build a research station. Is that what that does? Yeah, it's a research station for engineering. So I'm gonna go for +7 then. But I find that I usually chew through my minerals very quickly. So I'm gonna build a mining station. Let's see how the other science ship is doing.
System survey complete.
Ah, base system has been surveyed completely. Perfect. Look at that. Lots of stuff to build here. Alright then.
System survey complete.
Abnormal conditions. it becomes quite clear that we found something out of the ordinary. The planet is locked in its rotation around the sun, meaning constant nights and days on each side of the system, or each side of the planet. So the planet doesn't rotate. The habitability is less than ideal. We will surely come across even more irregularities like these as we survey new planets. Should not underestimate their impact on our expansion. Indeed. Indeed. Alright, go for Castor. Now the red large circle here is my own airspace, or my own... what do we call this? Space? My own space, whatever. And with that, I can make sure that nobody else is going to build inside that terrain. Let's see how my research is doing.
Construction complete. The situation log...
Yes. Negative balance, yes. I'm starting to use more energy than I'm creating. That is going to cause me to run out of power before too long. Right now, it's not actually... yeah, it's monthly gain negative 0.08. So what I need to do is get this thing operational ASAP. And with the growing population here, I should be able to get this power plant up very quickly. And then, with the power plant operational, I have at least a bit of a positive ratio. Constructor ship is done. Let's go for a mining station here. What does that give us? Yep, energy credits. Yes, please, go for that. That thing's basically gonna pay for its own energy. Now we are over here. Let's go for the next couple of stars. Let's make it a sort of round trip, if at all possible. Looks like it's not quite possible, though. The science ship is surveying Mosthaven. Oh, I can even get more energy credits from there. Now, these things are inside my sphere of influence, so I can actually use my constructor ship and build inside that terrain as well. Leader has gained a level. Very nice. That does not actually, as far as I know anyway, give you anything in particular. It basically means that you can now research more effectively. And that was...
System survey complete.
Ah, system survey complete. Perfect. What do we have here?
Situation log updated.
Encounter. Where's that? Whoa! 178? Yeah, no thanks, I'm good. That thing has 100 points of military power more than I do. I am absolutely not interested in meeting these guys up close. Let's survey Popmeyer. Oh, what's this? What is this? Who are you? And what are you doing in my space? Oh,
these are unknown spacefaring entities. We can learn more about them.
Right. Unfortunately, all my science ships are currently busy elsewhere. Constructor ship has created another station. And over here, I'm going to build another mining station to get more minerals. Let's send the Navy cluster back home. Because with those aliens nearby, I want to have my fleet in my home system before these guys think of anything funny. Habitability, nothing. 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 Great. Nothing is habitable here. Now I do have quite a nice amount of credits or minerals. So let's go to the spaceport, build another... Another what, actually? Let's go with
System
2
survey
Corvettes.
complete.
Oh yeah? Already? What do we have here? Oh, we can get a lot of minerals from that system. And it is not habitable, unfortunately. It's an ocean world. Do we have even... Oh yeah, we do. Habitability 80%. Wow. That is nice. have encountered the Trellan civilization. Where's that? Here. Primitive civilization, Renaissance age. It's going to take a while before these guys are actually going to be in space. Good. That is good. Right, Musthaven. Survey this system. And I think I constructed everything that I can over in Chapol, my home system. Come on, where are you? True, right? I've built mining stations there, there. Oh, right, I can still build a research station. Let's go for that. Here's my fleet.
Construction complete.
Looks like the aliens have already disappeared. And I have 2 of these. Let's merge that. Now I have one big fleet of 125 attack power. I already feel safer. Yes, yes. Surface. Let's make sure that the things that are generating population can continue to do so. Which one's growing? This one is growing pop.
Research complete.
This one is...
Anomaly found.
Oh, what's that? Anomaly. Hang on, I'll be right back with you. We have impressive looking trees. Yeah. I'm not too interested in that. Physics research is done. I can go for gravity sensors, which gives me a better survey speed. Global energy management means I can unlock the power hub. That's nice, that produces a good amount of power. But this, in the long haul, is probably going to make a bigger difference. The administrative AI. You're done with surveying. I'm not going to go there, because I know that there are aliens there. So instead, survey there. Construction ship is working on creating that research station over Terekba Pont. So that should be good. Yep, all done. Alright, my dear constructor, head over to Traber. And... wow, that's expensive. 243. At least move there. And what I would love to do, actually, is find a very nice system and build an outpost there. Because these outposts are pretty expensive, especially for influence. I do generate 3 of that per month. But the frontier outposts not only take up a lot of that stuff, but they also cost a lot per month, meaning less income.
System survey complete.
A nice amount of intel on my surrounding space here. Musthaven. No, I can just populate that without using anything else. Science ship is done in Dinital. Survey that. Now, my constructor ship. Can you build at least one mining station there? Get more power in? None of these things were habitable, right? Nope, nothing. Except Traber 4. Habitability 75%. That's good. Planet size 13. That's a lot of surface tiles as well. I think that's going to be the first system that I populate or colonize. Musthaven 3. 14. No, this is going to be the first one. This is even better. Alright. And actually, I'm going to stop the episode here because I've been doing about 30 minutes. I want to keep these things at about 30 minutes so you don't have to take up too much time. You can watch these things in maybe your lunch break or
System
whenever you see
complete.
fit. So, I hope you enjoyed. I definitely enjoyed playing the game. Link to it is in the description down below if you want to check it out. It was released yesterday, so you can download it for yourself. Let me know what your thoughts are. I hope you're going to enjoy this replay or this gameplay. Because, let's face it, we have not even fired our first shots yet, which for a military civilization is quite unusual. So probably more on that in the next one. For now, thank you for watching. I'll see you soon for more Chrysalid action.